Every year, the Super Bowl is a great event for sports, music, celebrities embarrassing themselves, and trailers. Personally, I only really care about the last one of those, cause, hey, I'm not too interested in the football. Go Patriots, or Eagles, or whoever won. It doesn't matter. Anyway, today I thought I'd talk about the numerous TV spots and trailers that came out of this year's Super Bowl. Let's get into it. Firstly, there was a thing from Westworld, which I'm gonna skip, cause I haven't watched that show yet. But if you do watch it, yeah, there was something for it. Then there was a little spot for the new horror film A Quiet Place, written by, directed by, and starring John Krasinski. The premise, where if you make a single sound, a monster comes to kill you, is actually a pretty cool idea for a horror film. Although, I already know if I see this in the cinema, the sounds of popcorn munching and bag rustling and whatnot will be unbearable. But hey, it looks intense and I like the two main leads, so I'm on board. There was also a new TV spot for the Black Widow movie, which is strangely going under the title Red Sparrow. Looks pretty cool, although this could end up being just a fairly generic action film, so I doubt I'll see it in the cinema. There was a trailer for The Rock's new movie, Skyscraper, which looks like What If Die Hard, but The Rock. Not an awful premise, could be a lot of fun. This trailer didn't blow me away though. Now we get to the really big stuff. Firstly, the Cloverfield franchise has found its thing now, which is crazy marketing strategies. Last time they released a trailer for a film that no one knew was going to happen, like a month before the actual film came out, and this time they just put out the movie on Netflix today, with a 30-second teaser and basically nothing else. Which is sort of brilliant, I gotta say. Also, the fact that I can just watch it right now is really cool. I love 10 Cloverfield Lane. I'll watch the first one before watching this one, which coincidentally was also just added to Netflix here in Denmark. This one looks to answer questions about this universe. The last one really surprised me in both quality and just the directions it went in. So, I am intrigued, and I hope no one spoils it for me before I've seen it. Then Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom got a new teaser, and they're clearly switching up the marketing style a bit. Instead of, look at all the dinosaurs and explosions and dinosaurs and Chris Pratt and explosions and dinosaurs, they're now playing up more of the horror aspects. Which made me slightly more interested in this, because after that first trailer, I was kinda just checked out. I mean, this still looks super cheesy and ridiculous, but for a Jurassic World movie at this point, that could be fun, as long as it isn't too stupid. So the gimmick essentially now is, you were always terrified of dinosaurs, but not too terrified, because they were just on some island somewhere. Well, now they're in your house, while you sleep, and they will eat you. Also, I'm not entirely sure, but I think the big dinosaur they're kinda keeping hidden here might literally just be a huge raptor. I know that sounds kinda stupid, but at this point, I wouldn't put it past them to just make a raptor that's bigger. So look, I am more interested in this now than I was before, still not insanely excited. Also, I wish they would stop giving away just ends of scenes in the trailers. Like with this scene. Yeah, I know what's gonna happen now. Boom, T-Rex. This scene now. Yeah, he's gonna get taken out by a dinosaur. That's all done now. Just save more stuff for the actual film. Then at long last, with just about 4 months until its release, we finally got our first look at Solo, a Star Wars story. This movie's production has been a tad messy, to say the least, and who knows how the actual film will turn out, but as far as this trailer, I have to admit it looks pretty cool. Visually, it looks pretty amazing, cast-wise, with Woody Harrelson, who's pretty much always great, and Emilia Clarke, who's sometimes great. That's quite promising. As far as Donald Glover as Lando, I'm excited to see that, and I'm sure it'll flow better in the actual film, but here, I didn't really see Lando. I just saw Donald Glover, which I know is a weird complaint, but like, it's Donald Glover. I don't see the character Lando. But hopefully that'll change in the actual film. And as far as Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo, I'm interested to see it, and here I'm kinda torn on it. On one hand, he looks a bit like Harrison Ford, and he seems to have some of the mannerisms, but on the other hand, it's just very distinctly not Harrison Ford. And I really don't want them to do like a CGI de-aged Harrison Ford for an entire film, but just when an actor is so iconically tied to a role, seeing someone else in it just sorta takes you out of it. Also, sometimes it sorta just seemed like someone doing a Han Solo impression, and not actually Han Solo. And keep in mind, that's all based on a 90-second teaser. Again, hopefully in the actual film, it'll surprise me. As of right now, I'm kind of in the middle on it. The rest of the movie, though, I think it could be really cool. A kind of heist western movie in the Star Wars world, that could be really fun. It's just a character this iconic, you have to be very careful with how you handle it. If the movie on the whole is good though, I don't think I'll mind as much if Alden Ehrenreich isn't the perfect young Han. So really, I'm still kinda on the fence after this, but I'm slightly more optimistic now. Okay, now we're down to the big two for me. There was a new TV spot for Infinity War, and while it looks awesome, there's not much else to say, except it looks awesome. Like, not a lot of new stuff was shown here, it's just, it looks so cool. Just a few new great shots here, including Cap's new shield. They are really playing up that this is the big climax of this universe, which they should be. All of this is kind of insanely impressive. Also, I gotta say, I am continuing to love how they're using that classic Avengers theme here. I think they've realized that there are actually a whole lot of people now who saw the Avengers when they were young, and have loads of nostalgia for that music, like me, and they're really playing that up here, and it makes it just that much more amazing. Obviously can't wait, hope they continue to not show that much of it. And then, actually the thing I liked the most from the Super Bowl was the Mission Impossible Fallout trailer. It's kinda weird, but the Mission Impossible series has really become one of my favorite film franchises ever. Quality-wise, there's not a single one I don't enjoy, ironically or otherwise. Plus, I love spy movies, and I love action movies, and I think these are some of the best modern examples. So of course, I was hyped for this trailer, and it delivered. Basically, this looks like the Mission Impossible movie where they're self-aware of all the Mission Impossible tropes. From the first line, where the bad guy from the last film is like, "Do you ever not accept the mission?" To Tom Cruise on motorcycles and hanging on cliffs and running, to a montage of Tom Cruise doing stuff that he totally shouldn't really be doing in real life. I also really love how they got around the cliche of the government always falsely accusing Tom Cruise and his crew of going rogue by bringing up how many times the government has actually done that. Like, remember that time we said you blew up the Kremlin, but then you didn't actually blow up the Kremlin? Yeah, that was our bad. But Henry Cavill is actually using that argument to now claim again that Tom Cruise has gone rogue. For real this time. And I just thought that was kinda funny. The action also looks pretty cool. Henry Cavill looks like he can really pack a punch. Also, look at that mustache. So glorious. They've brought back Michelle Monaghan, which is great, and gotten rid of Jeremy Renner, who I actually like in these films, but then again, I didn't realize he wasn't there until my second watch-through of this trailer, so that says a lot. Overall though, this franchise is very consistently entertaining, and this looks like another winner, so yeah, I'm super excited. So those were my thoughts on the trailers from this year's Super Bowl. What did you think of these? Let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments. While you're at it, be sure to like this video, check out my Instagram and Twitter at BHL_Hudson. Check out this podcast about movies and TV and whatnot I do every other Friday with a friend of mine. It's called the Poorly Planned Podcast. And subscribe for more videos like the one you just watched. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.